Hey everybody, so today I've got ARRMA's new Senton 4-wheel drive. It's a 1/10 scale short course truck, and boy does it look nice. I know looks are subjective, but to me this really looks nice. I love the red, I love the black. It's got a really nice aggressive look, especially when matched up with these D-Boots tires. I love how this thing looks. So you pull the cover off the box and you see this red and black truck, and the first thing you kind of notice is just the attention to detail of the body. It really is sharp. And then of course your eyes are drawn to the clips. These include a body clip retainer, so you really don't ever have to worry about losing your body clips, which I love. And then you flip it upside down and you notice that it says don't just bash, blast. I love the fact that they put the sticker there. Again, it's something that they don't have to do, but they do just because they realize RC is fun. This is a bashing vehicle, and it's supposed to be fun, and that just put a smile on my face. Okay, so taking a look at this, when you pull it out of the box, you notice how hefty it feels. It feels solid, it feels good. And you notice this nice composite bathtub chassis. It's laid out really well. It's balanced really well, front to back, side to side, and it just feels like it's going to last for a long time. So one of the things when it comes to attention to detail that ARRMA does is they do little things, but they're starting to think bigger picture. And by bigger picture, I mean it really comes to the long-term ownership of an RC vehicle. What's it like to own a vehicle for long-term? Because out of the box it's great, but eventually you've got to clean something, you've got to fix something, or you've got to always maintain if you're going to keep these things for any amount of time. So they thought about this and they included what they're calling easy access modules. And in this case there's 3 easy access modules. Okay, so starting with the power module, you've got one retainer body clip here, and then you've got a screw. You take that screw out, you pull this back, and this whole power module comes out, so you got access to motor, the slipper clutch, the spur and pinion gears as well. Great for maintaining and upgrading. And then you've got an electronics power module, easy access power module. This 5 screws, this whole thing pulls out with the steering servo, again making cleaning and maintenance really easy. And then of course another source of frustration for a lot of people that have been in RC for a while is those differentials. A lot of times you've got to take this whole assembly suspension tower, you got to take it all apart. What they've done is they've given you 4 screws to take out, and then the differential comes out as a module, giving you access to all the gears. I love the fact that they're thinking about these things, because if you're going to have this for a while, you want to maintain them. And if it's difficult to get to, it's just not high on the priority list for me, at least. I love to keep my vehicles clean, but at the same time, if it's really difficult to get to, it may take me a little bit longer. So I love the fact that they're thinking about it. Okay, so what do you get beyond that? Well, in this case, it's a 1/10 scale, so you're dealing with 22 inches long. You've got about a 13-inch wheelbase and a 1 1/4 inch ride height. You also get about a 12-inch width. So it's a long and really nicely balanced truck. You also get the suspension dirt guards here, protects the springs a little bit, and then you get these mud guards in front of the front tires, or behind the front tires, so that when you're spinning, all of that debris goes alongside of the truck instead of inside that bathtub chassis. ARRMA gives the Senton waterproof electronics, so you never have to worry about that. And I think in today's world, you've got to have waterproof electronics, so they've done that. You get metal geared differentials, and you get oil-filled shocks. So really nice dampening on those shocks. I think they're going to do a good job for this truck. So ride height is adjustable. If you wanted to change that, you can. You get a double wishbone suspension, and they include their 12T 550 brushed motor with this power setup. Powering that is a nickel metal hydride 8.4 volt 7-cell battery, and I'm really curious. It comes with that T connector, standard connector, but I'm really curious to see if we get that 30 miles an hour out of this setup. So I'll definitely be putting a radar gun on this, and I'll let you know. You'll see the results on that. So we'll see what we can do to ramp this thing up. And then you get these really nice multi-spoke wheels with mounted to them are the D-Boots Fortress MT tires. And I love these tires. You know, D-Boots are a really good, reliable traction tire. So over multiple surfaces, these really do a nice job. The wheels are fairly thin, so they're going to cut into a lot of terrain very well. I think that's about it. Let's talk about the transmitter. We've got the Tactic TTX 300. I love this transmitter for a ready-to-run transmitter. It does everything that I wanted to do, with the exception of throttle dual rate. I do wish it had throttle dual rate. But it does have the steering dual rate, throttle trim and steering trim, and then on the back you got the servo reversing as well as the power button. The spring on the trigger is really nice. I like a little bit more of a firm spring on the trigger rather than a soft spring. So this to me feels really nice. And then the steering spring is really nice as well. So these to me, they're balanced really nice, and most importantly, they seem to be really reliable. They take the abuse, they take the crashes, and the range seems to be really good on these. So I love the fact that this ready-to-run transmitter is included with ARRMA. Again, it's one of the things that they've thought about, that they want to include good quality products when they're selling you this truck. So I think that's about it. Let's head out and go for a drive.